welcome or welcome back to Oops, I Planted Again. My name is Courtney, and in today's video, I'm going to do 2022 plant predictions. I have 3 predictions that I'm going to talk about today, and if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss any videos. So let's dive right in. My first 2022 plant prediction is that people will be more intentional and thoughtful about the plants that they are bringing into their homes. Now, when I talk about this, there is a spectrum. So on one side of this spectrum are people who are downsizing and purging and really streamlining their collection because they're going for that minimal vibe. They want to have, less plants to take care of, and they want to keep their space really clean and organized. And then on the other end of the spectrum is super luscious jungle babe, filling your space with tons of plants, but you're still being intentional about these plants because you're really focused on how that vibe is going to be in your home. I feel like the way that plants bring you joy the most is how and where they're placed in your home. So I feel like this spectrum can go from one end to the other, and maybe you're somewhere in between. Comment below what end of the spectrum you feel like you're going to be on for 2022. My second prediction has to do with social media and plant creation and plant content creation. I feel like there's going to be a really great trend, and not necessarily one of those quick passing by trends, but kind of like this way of living and sharing within the plant community about showing the not as glamorous, not as sexy, not as Instagram worthy side of having plants in your home. I know for me, especially on TikTok, I am more than willing and always pretty much sharing the yellow leaves and the mess and all of it. I really pride myself on being able to share all of that with you because I think it's important when you have plants that you have this reality that it's also okay to have the mess. Like, you're not a bad plant parent because you're messy. My place is constantly messy, but that's fine, and I really enjoy sharing that with you. And I also feel like a lot more people are getting into that trend, and I absolutely love it. And I think it really adds a sense of encouragement into the community of people, especially because there's new people coming into the plant community every single day. And a lot of them, I feel like, are coming from, Instagram, where everybody has these big, amazing, flashy plants. And then they come to like TikTok or even YouTube. I've shared my plant mess. And they're like, wow, it is okay to have a mess, and I'm not a bad plant person. I am just a plant enthusiast, collector, grower, lover, and all types of plant people are good people. And I know that I appreciate when I see somebody else's mess or their plant fails or whatever the case may be. I feel like it brings us closer as a plant community. My third plant prediction is that people are really going to be excited to bring in other types of plant decor into their home that is not an actual house plant. And I'm talking about ceramics and a lot of handmade things that represent their love of plants. I know for me, I have made a ton of plant ceramic art. I've made t-shirts, I've made a lot of stuff that really shows my plant enthusiasm, and I feel like it's a way to kind of like have a certain type of plant or something plant related in your home forever. Like, because if a plant dies, it's like, dang, I really like that plant, it died, it's not a big deal. But if I had like a really cool picture of it or some painting that I created or that I got, like, that is so freaking cool. And I'll show you some of the pieces that I've made this year, and I just absolutely love them. It's like I have this piece of a plant forever, even if it isn't an actual house plant. And I feel like that's a way to bring your plantiness, your plant vibes into your home, but also into other parts of your life. You may work in an office where you can't really have a house plant because you're in a cubicle and it won't grow. But if you had a cool piece of plant art, like, that's awesome. I want to thank you so much for tuning into today's plant prediction videos. If you have any planty predictions for 2022, make sure you comment them below. And I want to thank you so much for watching today's video, and I will see you in the next one.